taking that class, I wouldn't have to do this bullshit for a living. I'd have a real job, like with WorldCom or Enron or Tyco, Global Crossing, Adelphia. Or any of those wonderful, wonderful businesses that did so much to inspire us to invest in the stock market. The people who ran these companies are the greediest group of fuckers ever. I know this because we have a lot of greedy people in this country. And the greediest of the greedy saw what these guys did and went, wow, that's really fucking greedy. I wish I'd thought of it. Father and two sons run Adelphia. It's a cable company. And they take from the company $1 billion. $1 billion. Three people took $1 billion. $1 billion. What were they going to do? Start their own space program? Let's send a monkey to Mars, Dad. If that weren't enough, they took $13 million of company money and used it to build a golf course in their own backyard. What amazes me is the people who worked for that company and knew that they did it, that they didn't rise as one and slay them. I've never understood why the people of France chopped off Marie Antoinette's head. Now I fucking get it. Then, of course, there's Dennis Kozlowski. He took from his company $463 million because, well, he had to buy shit. Are you kidding me? He gets on the phone, I'd like all the corn in Iowa because I'm having a hoedown. Dennis spent $16,000 on an umbrella stand. I will repeat that, my gentle snowflakes. He, a guy, it's a guy. Not even fruity, it's a guy. Spent $16,000 on an umbrella stand. None of us would do that because we have an umbrella stand where we live and we call it a bathtub. My parents spent $16,000 on a used car. You could put a lot of umbrellas in there, or you could drive to where it isn't raining. Now, when you spend $16,000 on an umbrella stand, it has got to be made out of something that's very special. So that you say to yourself, I must possess this. No one else shall own it. And I think it was probably made out of Martha Stewart's vagina. I can tell some of you are shocked because you didn't know she had one. But she does, and I heard it goes with any decor. I think these greedy fuckers who ran these companies should have been put into insane asylums for 20 years, minimum, where they should be forced to sit next to someone who's crocheting something that isn't there. I was wondering, What I would do is if I had $463 million, because what these guys did, they just bought stuff. That's what they did. They acquired things in order to one-up each other. That's in part why it got out of control. They bought things. How many things can you buy? How much shit do you need? They bought art. A lot of it they didn't look at. They bought car after car after car. You know, some of them which they didn't even drive. They bought 3, 4, and 5 homes and redecorated them. And they got a tax write-off. And I'd have a joke for that. But I'm not that fucking funny! I don't believe you one-up people by buying something bigger. Or that's not the way it works. If you really want to shake somebody up and you want to fuck with them, and what you do is you be creative. You use that money in a way that these idiots could never imagine. And you know what I would have done with that money? I would have hired a young girl in her early 20s. I would have paid her a remarkable salary. I would give her the best pension and benefits that money could buy. I'd give her health insurance. And she would be my personal ball washer. You know what? I can sense some of you pulling away from me. And all I can tell you is that I came a long way just to share a dream with you. There's nothing sexual about this. I think if you're an important person and you want to show off to other important people, what would be better than having a woman walk in front of you, rinsing and scrubbing, rinsing and scrubbing? Scrub, scrub, rinse, rinse, scrub, scrub, rinse, rinse. Because I am an important CEO and my nuts should be clean. And then the other CEOs would gather and they'd go, "Who's that? Who's that?" That, my friends, is my very esteemed personal ball washer. What did you guys buy? Another car?